only an INEOS Grenadier, a brand new sound system by us. So, you know, I know it's quite obvious for me to stand here and say your factory sound system's rubbish. Some are better than others, you know. The Grenadier, unfortunately, is there's not much cop. The actual unit itself, so the head unit and the sound from the head unit, its output is actually quite clean, so it works quite well. But it's got coax speakers in the doors down by your feet. It's not designed as a car to have good SQ. It's designed, I'm pretty bowled over by it, to be fair. It's a wicked car. It's just, it just doesn't sound very good. So yeah, what we've done, we fitted an Audison F12.14 to the new Forza amplifier, the top one. Loads of output channels. We're not using many of them. We're using bridge channels for a front active two-way, which is a Dynaudio Isotech 242. Wicked front ends, a £600 set of speakers, but they bang. They really do get on together. And we've got an Audison APBX10 AS2 active sub box with a bass controller in the center console, nicely tucked away. You can't see it at all. In fact, you can't see the majority of this system. We've got, you know, the small active box in the rear, as you'll see, and we've got A-pillar builds. So we had to put A-pillar builds in there. There's no aperture for front high frequency drivers, as you'll see if you have one, you know. So we've had to hand make them. These ones we've trimmed in a vinyl to try and replicate the original finish. The original finish is ever so slightly darker than the roof lining, and so is our trim, you know. So yeah, they also lift a high frequency driver up above the dash, which gives us loads more sort of staging and realistic high frequency sound above the dashboard, so it isn't just getting mashed up around by your feet, you know. With the power of the amplifier, it's a DSP amplifier, so we can set up the sound pretty much how we would like. We're all different, we all listen to things differently, and the power of DSP, especially having a powerful DSP like in this one, is we can tailor that sound for you, for me, you know, any of us. Yeah, and that's all set up, and have a listen. Subwoofer box is removable, it's in there, alright. What we did is we put two sort of self-adhesive carpet panels here. We cut it along the channels, and we put one at the back as well. Ian, the owner of this car, wants to be able to move it up on top of a box. There's a dog box that goes here, just where you are at the minute, huge thing, and yeah, it sits next to there. He wants to be able to take it out, switch it off, things like that, when the dog's in here. Yeah, so seconds, as in 10 seconds, you're away, you unplug it. It's got a fast plug and an RCA connection and a little headphone socket for the bass controller up front, and out it goes. Leave it in the garage, go out for the day, whatever. Yeah, and it sounds wicked as well. So that's it, that's the Grenadier, and as you can hear, it's a substantial upgrade over stock. Sounds great, there's plenty of bass in there. The Audison 10 really couples well with this car. I've had to turn it down a bit. So yeah, the front end, nice and sharp, nice and clear, just a real nice representation. If you've got one and you want to know what it costs, or you'd like the upgrade, just give us a shout. Everything's down below, our email address, our phone number, things like that. Give us a shout and we'll let you know what it takes, you know. So yeah, anyway, that's it, that's the Grenadier, and we'll hopefully see a few more of them soon. I'm Carl, this is Studio Incar. Take it easy.